Subscribe to Get Curried and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Food is the fuel of a human body, and it's important for that to have food or choose the right kind of food that's healthy, nutritious, and wholesome. Well, today in the studio, I have someone who is an expert on the subject matter, and that's Lattika from HealthifyMe.
Thank you so much, Varun, for having me here. You know what, Chef? I have noticed that nowadays people are leaning more towards a healthy lifestyle. But the problem is they do not get proper guidance.
But for that, we have the HealthifyMe app, isn't it?
That's so true. So HealthifyMe is a fitness and health related application where you can track your food intake, the calories you burn, step count, water consumption. And on top of that, you get country's best nutritionists, fitness trainer and yoga experts who can guide you in the process of weight loss or to achieve your health goal.
Isn't that fantastic? Well, on that note, let's begin with a very healthy and wholesome egg and spinach muffin. Well, to begin the recipe, of course, I'm going to use eggs, and these eggs are separated because it just kind of froths and whips properly. So the yolks are here and the whites are here. The first thing is to kind of just lightly whip the yolk.
And by the way, do you know that a single egg contains 6 grams of high quality protein, which is very easy for the body to absorb, and a good fat which improves your hair quality, your skin quality, and provides your body with good strength and immunity.
Isn't that fantastic for just a little egg? Now the next step is to whip the whites till it's nice and frothy, and that's going to take somewhere around 2 to 3 minutes. So here, if you notice, it's whipped nice and double, and almost double than what it would normally be whipped, right? So I'll keep this aside, and now we'll start adding in the rest of the ingredients. The first one, beginning with, is the yolk that was earlier separated and whipped lightly, and then we'll start adding in some garnishes. To begin with, we'll add in some cherry tomatoes. The next step is all of this goes in a mixture of yolks and whites. Starting with, of course, cherry tomatoes. I'm going to start flavoring this. To begin with, some black pepper. Well, I prefer crushing the peppers nice and fresh so that the flavor can be retained.
And pepper is also good for people who are suffering from cholesterol.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, I've just retained a little so I can top it up later, just before baking. The next ingredient that goes in is, of course, salt, and that's as required. Some mozzarella cheese. While I'm grating this, you can cut this into cubes, you can cut this into strips. Choice is yours. And next is some spinach. Like to add it?
Yeah.
Come.
So spinach is a high nutrient vegetable. It consists of fiber and antioxidants like carotenoids, and it also has protein which protects the body from harmful toxins. So I believe egg and spinach muffin is an ideal option for breakfast as it is a perfect combination of carbs and protein.
Once this is mixed and ready, this now starts going in the muffin mold or the ramekin mold. But one important step is to lightly grease this with olive oil, and this one is extra virgin. Let's transfer this again with light hands. Well, just one simple thing to remember here in this case is to fill the ramekins or the muffin molds till they're 3/4 full. And finally, the remaining cracked pepper. Like to sprinkle some? Our ramekin molds are filled with the eggs and spinach muffin batter. The next step is this goes straight in the oven to get baked at 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes.
So while the muffins are in the oven, why don't you track the recipe on HealthifyMe app?
Why not? So there you go.
You can add in calories eaten, breakfast.
Okay.
You can search for it.
Eggs and spinach muffin. Super.
So how many are you planning to have today?
1.
Okay, so you can just mark it as done.
Okay, so 1 muffin.
Now you can go back. So you were supposed to consume 320 calories, out of which you have consumed 121 calories. Maybe
There's
you can
a
have
long
one
way
more.
to go. Super.
So now we know how to track the calories on the application. Why don't you try tracking calories burned as well?
What's that?
So do you exercise regularly?
Not much, but yes, I do a lot of cycling, but not more than 30 minutes a day. So.
Alright, so you can just go back.
Okay.
And go to calories burnt.
Calories burnt.
And search for cycling.
Cycling.
So So do you cycle for how many minutes?
Not more than 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay, done. Okay, again back. You have burnt 126 calories. You need to increase the time, maybe.
So that's a learning for me. Well, I'm usually concerned about my consumption of food, but now we all have the HealthifyMe app to guide us better. On that note, let me first thank Lattika to have guided us all through this recipe process.
Thank you so much, Varun.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you. By now, you all know how this works. It's very simple. What you need to do is download the HealthifyMe app and keep a track on your daily consumption. Before I go, do not forget to try this recipe and have a wonderful start to your day.